Hello, good people, quarantined, lockdown, home confinement folks. Welcome to another day on the mats. This week we've been working with our jiu-jitsu dummies, so showing you drills that can be applied to a dummy or a doll, wrapped around a gi, and hopefully some of them you're able to apply. You have enough tools, like I said, blankets and pillows at home should do the trick, and the rest of the stuff, I'll try to keep it relevant to everybody so that you can make use of the space and the materials that you have. And then I'll give some material as well for those of you who have drilling partners at your disposal. Cool. So let's get started. So for today,
partners at your disposal.
That's you? No. You're not at my disposal. I'm at your disposal. So let's get started. So for today, we'll warm up with some nice Toreando drills. So
Hi, Palsy.
let's go.
Yeah. Me?
Yes, you. So just Toreando passing. Yeah, grabbing the pants from the outside. Perfect. Swing one side. Boom. Pass to the other side. Swing one side. Pass to the other side.
You like me to keep my hand here or remove?
So for the purposes of the drill, I care more about coordination. Okay, and if you want, that's fine. Okay, make sure to grab on the outside as much as you can, so that when you push the knees, my legs don't touch you anymore. Push my knees forward. No, just push my knees forward. Keep your hips back. Yeah, now my legs don't touch you anymore.
Okay.
That's the whole purpose of that. Exactly. Good. And then when you swing, swing my legs like large steering wheel. Exactly.
So,
Forward, swing, yep, exactly. Perfect. And finish knee on the belly. Forward, right and left. Get that coordination where we're going. If you don't want to use your grips, guys, you can place your hands right underneath the knee. So on the shin, right underneath the knee. That way when you push, you have the same sort of result. And then exactly you can steer the legs as you please. You can still go one, right, left, swing, perfect. And then if you want to add more movement to it, make it more of an active drill. As soon as you get to knee on the belly, you can hop to the other side. So put your hands over here on the mat, and then do a windshield wipe up to the other side. So Toreando, boom, here, 1, 2, good. If you want, spin. A nice, belly drills, spin, spin, spin. Come back to Toreando, and you can do it again.
Oh.
It's alright. Nice work. Good stuff. So until she's pretty warmed up, nice and simple. Keep it simple, you guys. What's up? What's up?
Hello, hello.
I hope everybody got some time to you got time to join us. Already got a few people online. That's great. So if you're doing this with a dummy rather than with a person, okay, you'll realize that you cannot grab like close to the knees or anything, okay, but you still can do the Toreando movement, okay, your steering wheel movement, and you can do it with kicking the leg back, okay. So if we have old Alfred here, okay, and we're using him to demonstrate, okay, I just can grab the pants here, or you can just grab the pants, simulate where the knee is, like halfway through, and then use your steering wheel movement over here. Okay, put your leg back if you want, and then come back in for your knee on the belly. Over here. If you want to make it a challenge, a grip challenge, try to keep holding the pants exactly where they are as you're doing the drill. 4, 3. Don't let go. You don't have to let go. You can if you want to. You can swing, and you can switch the grips here. If you're going to switch grips or knee on the belly, get used to posting on one of the knees behind here, and this other hand is going to come in. You're going to get used to grabbing collar from here so you can set up your attacks, your chokes, or your transitions to mount or to the other side, knee on the belly. Okay, so that's how I do it with this guy. The knee on belly transitions are exactly the same as Rollo was doing on me. Fairly simple. But he's a pillow, so he's not going to have his feelings hurt if you push the knee a little bit too hard on the sternum, which is great because you guys need practice. Okay, everybody needs practice on how to do a proper knee on the belly. Sometimes you're worried about your training partner, and you're in here, and you have the other knee posted down on the mat, and that's not very good practice for you guys. You should be practicing exactly how you want to apply the move when it's a real person. Okay, that's why most of the times when I'm drilling, no, all the times when I'm drilling, I make sure to give my partner the weight, at least for the duration of the move. So I don't just stay here and act mean, like put all my weight on my knee for like 30 seconds. So if I'm explaining a move and using one of my training partners, one of my coaches, I'll drop my other knee, but I'll let them know this is for their benefit so they can breathe while I talk. But then when I'm doing the move, right away I go into boom, attack mode. Boom, chokes, boom, transitions, here, there, arm bars, like I can be here, grab the collar, okay, pull the arm in, step over, and go for my arm bar. Oh, there goes his head.
Oh, you severed his head.
Severed over Alfred's head doing my arm bar drill, so that's okay. Just to show you guys what's there for you as an option, what's available. Alright, so done with that. That's good for warm up and it's good in general. It's warm up for us, but in general it's good for you if you want to use that at home. So for the next part, I'm going to be the dummy, and Rola's going to demonstrate one of our many half guard passes that we've been using over the years. Well, first, before half guard, let's do another open guard pass. That's super common, and you get into this a lot, the over-under pass. So you can start here, you can choose one side to pass from, and you're going to pin that one side to the mat and spit and staple it with your leg. Good. So knees down on one side, her toes are on the other side, and she underhooks this arm right here. Okay, that's why I call it over-under. This one's under, and this side here is over. When you come to the over-under position, you gotta make sure of a couple of things. One, that my bottom leg, I really can't go anywhere with it. So if she doesn't have it pinned down completely, I can start to move. But she has it pinned down perfectly fine. Huh? Which one? Right, move it.
Okay? Yeah.
We call this a staple. Okay, a staple has the paper pinned from both ends. So knee on one side, toes on the other side. That's why my leg can't move. Okay, and the other side here, she's got to make sure that my leg is not exactly free. Okay, my leg is not free to move here. Okay, and her arm is not very loose. Otherwise, I'll pull my knee out and start to cause her problems. Okay, so I like to control. Hold on, before you get here. So sometimes if people like to push you away here, I like to go palm facing up and pin my forearm against the hip line here, or as close as you can towards the hip line. Now, I'm a little bit stuck. Even if I wanted to push you away, your hand is close to my hips, and there's too much control going on here. Okay?
So this here.
This one is okay. Like it's, if you want to keep it up or down, it's not going to make so much of a difference. Your weight pushing forward against my leg here is going to make the decisive factor. Okay? The next bit is, now we decide which side we want to go, okay? There's obviously going this side, and there's going this side when you do the over-under pass, okay? Yes,
No one will be like straight leg, right?
okay.
Can I say?
Yes, no.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll be here. The very first way that people like to pass is a very simple back step. And when you do a back step, that's when I'm passing this way. She's going to take this arm, drop the elbow on this side of my hip. Okay, so make space for it. Her elbow drops in there. As this happens, you'll see that she's limited by her movement. So is everybody. We're human like that. Okay, for her to be able to reach the ground next to my hip, she's gonna have to do the actual back step. So throw that leg back, boom, there. Okay. Now there's a small go back again. There's a small detail here that nobody, few people notice. And even fewer people actually do it when they're doing the move. She's pinning my leg here, okay? When she back steps, she has to keep my leg pinned for like a split second until she's able to switch her base and secure the position. Okay?
Did I do it or no?
You didn't do it.
I didn't do
You
it.
didn't do it. This one has to stay.
Has to
Okay? Yes. So when she comes, and we'll turn around so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. That's it. Perfect. So that when you move your foot, exactly, then you can knee next to the hip, and you can switch your knees and go, yeah, exactly, straight into side control. Yes.
Okay.
So they can see.
My phone is not at a good angle. It wasn't us, it was the phone. Now it's better.
That's what I can see.
So,
Move this way.
come like this.
No matter. Exactly. Here, don't worry. I want you to see this leg.
Okay.
So go elbow up next to the hip, and back step, and keep this leg pinned. See this one, guys? Over here. Okay? She's gonna keep my leg pinned. She doesn't want me to catch her leg in the half guard. So she just keeps it pinned just a little bit. Now she just replaces, over here. Replaces her knees and gets back to side control. Okay? Very nice pass. Okay? The other kind of pass is going, we call it using the back door. So she's over under position. Exactly. So she's in here, it's still letting me carry the weight, right? If she's relaxed with her posture, her weight is back. If she's relaxed with her posture, her weight is back, then I can push her back. Okay? She's gonna be letting me carry the weight. So it's not easy for me to push her away. So now let me carry the weight. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay. Now, first side back step. Second side here is stack and go behind. Okay? So if she's gonna stack, she's gonna have to remove the pin off of this right side leg. But as soon as she does, okay, with pushing my weight forward, you'll notice that I lift my legs a little bit to relieve all that pressure that was there. When that happens, she's gonna take this arm, go under, exactly, under my butt, and either grab the belt or the pants. Okay? And now she starts to lift me up to stack and lean over to this side. Like very heavy on this side. Yeah, perfect. And force me to throw my legs over. Going for the pass one more time. Good. So stack. Yeah, here. Thumb inside the collar. Okay, this is a very good addition to the move, as it helps you keep close to your opponent and let them carry a lot of your weight. She pushes forward, removes the leg, boom, hips up. She grabs, go, and starts going. When she gets to side mount, her thumb is still inside the collar. If she wants to finish with a paper cutter choke, very nice, very powerful choke. Okay, unless I defend, obviously, but when she's doing the pressure, the stack, okay, her arm is already there, and it's very difficult to stop during the pass, and it's also difficult to stop once she gets the side mount, because her arm is already her thumb is already in the collar, and it's super tight, super difficult to do anything about. Cool, you guys. Let me know if there are questions coming, and if you want to see any of that again, or you have particular questions about those passes. Again, two very, very good passes from the open guard position. Let's see. What's up, Zarumi? هلا عبيد. هلا قيس الوحش. Us guys. Alrighty. Let's now that if everybody's okay with this, we're gonna have a look at the passes that I had in mind for you guys today from half guard in particular. Hello, Habib.
Hello. What is here? Okay.
So yesterday we did the basic half guard smash leading into mount. Okay, and we started from a simple situation where I had half guard. Where I had half guard here, normal, typical shin shield. Okay, and she used my top leg, okay, to bait me, right? And the bait was to push it down here. And when I resisted, she moved it out of the way and went for her half guard smash, the one we did yesterday. Exactly. Today we're going to talk about what happens if, let's say she pushes down, but I don't take the bait. right? I just keep my knee there, I pinch my knees, and maybe my legs are long enough where I'm able to lock my feet over there on the outside. And now I have a good guard, and I have a frame against her hips, and she doesn't have the reaction that she wants. So if an opponent pushes their legs in like this and doesn't resist you, okay, you're going to end up with a very nice situation where you're able to smash, put their legs together, put their knees together, okay, and work a very solid smash from this position. If this happens, first thing you're going to do is prevent your opponent from coming back to stage one or to the initial position. Exactly, by bringing your chest over their knees here, and then you need a point of control, okay? So this is just heavy pressure, and the point of control can be here. It can be hand on the belt, okay, or it can be threading the needle, but this left hand is going to go exactly on your opponent's collar, making their life super miserable. Now, what Orla can do to start passing, one of the most basic things is a very nice sprawl. So if she just sprawls on my legs, now I don't have, my legs are like this, they don't touch each other, right? There's no guard there. Okay, so all she has to do is make sure she's sprawled enough. Okay, there's a nice windshield wipe that she's doing back there. I'll show you when we turn the camera. And now she has the opportunity to pass both sides. This side where she has the collar, or the other side where there's a slick transition to a back take. Okay, most of the times, exactly, I like to come in there. Okay, because I prefer going to the back. And then worst case scenario, if there's no back take. If there's no back take, then you just end up in side control. So I'm going to show you the windshield wipe transition that she was doing. There you go. I keep it here. See how I'm trying off my legs? It's all got problems. You grab the belt, grab the collar. That's ball. Oh, nice. Now, my legs are not locked, okay? But if I leave them there, maybe there's an opportunity for me to lock my legs if she's loose with her passing. That's where she keeps heavy with her hips, okay? And then does windshield wiper movement to escape this possibility. So 1, 2, and then comes in, boom, exactly. Locks it back, comes into the other side, and then starts attacking the back via seat belt and via all sorts of stuff. Okay? Pretty nice, pretty simple. I always do a double windshield wipe when I'm back there. So 1, 2. So depending on which side you're going for, I do. Huh?
Mama. Hi, Mama.
I do a windshield wipe back and forth to make sure that nothing's happening there. That no way I can lock my legs up against her half guard. Sound good?
Sound good.
I know it sounds good for you. Smashing me.
Sound
Everybody
good,
else okay?
guys?
What's that? All right, people. So next up, let's talk about other options for you. So let's say you're exactly in that position. Okay, your opponent starts to put their knees together. Okay, so I'll show you another nice move that you can use if they have long legs and they're locking their feet together, and you feel like the sprawl is not doing its job. They start pushing against you and giving you problems. Okay.
I guess.
What's that?
Slide down.
Slide down where? More?
The same. Slide down and.
Yeah, we're gonna do something a little different now.
Okay.
So I'll show you from my.
I know.
Yeah.
And the head.
So we're in here, okay? I pull the knees in together, okay? And if my opponent is able to give me problems on this side, I'm gonna do a nice hook here. So I'm gonna hook in front of the shin with my arm. So shin goes in front of my bicep, and then I reach here for the belt. As I'm doing this, I'm gonna keep pressure over Rola's knee, but I'm not gonna do it. I have her do it to me. So this is the move right here. You keep nice tight control, and then I'll show you guys what happens next.
Okay. Alright. Half guard.
Yes, half guard. So we're in here. You pressure down, and I'm walking my legs. Okay. If the legs are locked and you're unable to get through with your hand, you can just slap the legs apart. So use your right hand and yeah, exactly, slap the legs apart. So now they're apart. You go boom, exactly, hook it, and you reach either for the belt or for the pants, whichever is better for you. And keep chest pressure on top of the leg, so I can't open it and recover the guard. Now she's just completely smashing me. All right. If this hand is able to reach the lapel here, it's a good place for you to reach. Exactly, pull your elbow nice and tight. The next part of this move is very important. It's very crucial. Okay, what she's gonna do is she's gonna come on in with this top leg, this outside knee, and she's gonna bring both knees. She's gonna use this outside knee of hers on this side and push both knees that way and stop me from recovering. So cover both of my knees exactly. Now think of using your knee to push my legs all the way to the other side. Oh my goodness, perfect. Now you can just hug the face. You don't need to hug the collar anymore. Perfect. Now you just let go of that, boom, and you're already in Side Mount City.
This is even good. It's okay for short arms as well.
Yes, it
works.
Yeah.
I forgot about this guy. Long time.
You can thank Professor Galvin for this one.
Okay, normal half guard.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Push.
do nicely.
I am. But first you gotta push this guy.
Do it like
You have to
make it hard.
You have to cover this.
Oh, okay.
There, yes. I'm making it hard. Yeah, slap hard. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Belt.
Got it.
Notice all the pressure here, guys. Okay? A lot of times you do this and your opponent will not like this position. They'll start giving you the back here. They'll start turning to give you exactly like don't pass my guard. Jesus gets rid of the leg and just keeps going for the back take there. Well, we'll talk about that in a bit. The back take transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, pin the knee. Pressure down. Good. Belt. Or pants. Reach for the collar, grab. Alright, now I'm not going anywhere. And as soon as I'm here, my opponent will like bring her outside knee. Yep, exactly. Push everything through. Now hug my head. And now she's done with the pass. Exactly. Complete destruction. Nice.
I love it.
Pressure, pressure. I got some comments over there.
Can't wait till you
What's
guys
up,
try
people?
this.
What's up?
You guys should try this. Like, grab your wives, your husbands, your
Us.
kids,
Wives, husbands.
anybody. Try it because it's really good.
Advocating for the wives. Yeah, guys, very, very nice guard pass from there, and very helpful if the opponent has a very good shin shield. Okay, you can just pin the legs together and work on untucking, hooking from the outside, and using that to your advantage. Everybody see that? Okay. Wonderful stuff. You guys got questions? I'm ready to hear them. Not just about these moves, about anything in general. There's plenty more where that came from, but I want to make sure we have enough people seeing us and interacting with us. Can you change the angle? Tendo? Yeah, I can change the angle. For this very last pass, Tendo, let's see. We're doing it here. He's not seeing. Let's do it.
I know where. Like this way. Your head here. I think.
Yeah, but then I'll be. No, he wants to see what happens on the side, I think.
Okay.
Hold on. So. Okay. Pinning. Hook the leg. Yeah. Break it. Oh. Hook the leg. Grab the belt. She grabs the collar here. Now she brings the outside knee in front of both of my knees and turns her hips the other way. Perfect. Grabs my head, lets go of this initial grip, and then she's in side mount. Like even if I recover, her hands will stop me from getting back my position. Okay? You able to see that okay, Tendo?
It's the same knee movement pretty much as the Adams family pass we did yesterday, but with both knees.
Yeah,
You're
with
pushing
both
knees.
with both knees, exactly.
But the same sort of like this.
Yeah, same movement. That's observation. You see that okay, buddy? Perfect, thanks. You're welcome, big guy. Anybody else? Let me know what you got.
Who that? Who that? Hello, hello, Khalid. Oh, Khalid Jaouni.
What's up, Khalid J?
Hey!
The rock star himself.
I like how people like my page too. Thank you.
I think they're splitting the internet connection speeds.
Or they prefer certain colors or angles.
Or people, they like you better.
No, I don't think that's. He doesn't get anything from me. He gets belts from you.
Hello, ya Ustad. Alright, people. Let me know what's up. Send me messages, send me queries. I'm happy to receive anything and help you guys through it. Like I said, this time is a time of challenge for everybody. I choose that word because it's much better than all the others. Challenge means you can choose to come out on either side of it, and I choose to come out on the top. Always. So always look at it from the angle that you want to see it and the angle that you want the results to come out of. Look at it from a positive side and try to make the best out of every situation. That's what we're doing here. We're both in geese on the mats, even though they said you can't go outside and train in the academy. Well, we happen to have mats here because my lovely wife thought it was a good idea to have mats at home a little while back. Lo and behold, we're using them. We're blessed at this opportunity, and we're blessed to have the internet connections we do, so we can share jiu-jitsu with you guys on a daily basis. If you guys have requests or recommendations or specific questions, right? Don't be afraid or shy to send me a message. Tell me, hey, I wish you would show these positions or these situations. I'm happy to look into that, include it in the if you may call it curriculum in the plan that we have for the next period. It started out as 2 weeks, but now we're looking at an extended period of help me up here, social distancing and quarantine. So we'll keep doing the best that we possibly can, providing jiu-jitsu to you guys from our home and answering questions while I still can. Cool. Everybody good? Yes? In the meantime, stay safe out there and do your best to please stay home and only go out if it's absolutely necessary. You can get most things delivered to you these days. You can get food, supplies, almost whatever you need, you can get it delivered to you. You'd be surprised how the world now is like. Everybody's coming together to help each other through this time, and the best thing that you can possibly do is stay, keep your distance and keep your social distancing intact. Follow your rules, and hopefully, we'll see everybody soon at the academy on the white mats again.
Us.
Sound good? That's some actions there. Us people. Again, I look forward to hearing from you and your queries. I'll say bye to people.
Yeah, bye guys.
Take care, people.
Good night. Enjoy.